Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get started with our today's session on basic programs. Let's get started. So here is the first program, that's to add two numbers. If we want to add any two numbers, firstly we have to assign two variables with some values. If we don't want to assign the values to the variables in the starting of the program, then we can write, here I am taking the same variable as written in the program, num1 is equal to int input. This will be the statement if we want to assign the values to the variable during the time of execution of the program. Then here I have assigned two values to the variables as num1 is equal to 1.5 and num2 is equal to 6.3. Then sum, again assigning a variable, is equal to num1 plus num2. This plus operator will add these two values. Then writing print statement. Print in the bracket, simply we can write as sum. It will print the sum of num1 and num2, that is the two values. Sum will be this will be our output. Let's move on to the next program, that is to find the greatest among three numbers. Now we have to find the greatest among three numbers. Here num1 is 10, num2 is equal to 14, num3 is equal to 12. If we want to assign the values, again at the end we will write the statement as we have written in the previous program. Here I have assigned in the starting as num1 is equal to 10, num2 is equal to 14 and num3 is equal to 12. If there is single is equal to sign, this is used for assigning a value as assignment operator. And if instead of single is equal to, their double is equal to, then this will check the equality of left hand side and right hand side. Now for comparing we use if else statement. As there are three numbers, we use if, elif and else. If num1 is greater than is equal to num2 and num1 is greater than is equal to num3, this statement will check if num1 is greater than both num2 and num3. So num1 is the largest number. Now elif, num2 is greater than is equal to num1 and num2 is greater than is equal to num3, then largest will be num2. This is according to the if else syntax. Now if both if and elif condition becomes false, then it will execute the else statement. Else the remaining num3 will be the largest. Now print statement, the largest number is largest, so output will be 14. Next program, that is to find the factorial of a number. Here firstly we have assumed a variable fact is equal to 1. We have written that factorial statement will execute up to 1. Then number is equal to 5, for which we have to find the factorial. Now writing the while loop. While num is greater than 0, this loop will check if the number is greater than 0, then fact is equal to fact into that number and num is equal to num minus 1. It means every time when while loop will execute, the number will be 1 less the previous one. Like if we have to count the factorial of 5, it will first count 5, that is the factorial, into the number less than that is 4, then 3, then 2, and then at the last will be 1. Now print statement, the factorial of number is fact. This will print the factorial output. So here the factorial of 5 is 120. Next program, that is to calculate simple interest. This is the easiest program as by assigning the value to amount is equal to 1000, year is equal to 12 and rate is equal to 1.2 by writing the simple interest formula, that is amount asterisk year asterisk rate, these whole divided by 100. This is the formula for the calculation of simple interest. By writing this formula and assigning the value to amount, year and rate, we will calculate the simple interest. And at the end, by writing the print statement, that is the simple interest is SI. It will print the simple interest by using this formula. So here the output will be 144. Next program. That is to check whether a number is an Armstrong number or not. Num is equal to int input. So here this statement shows that the user wants to assign the value to the variable num during the time of execution or running of the program. Then comes sum is equal to 0. Then temp is equal to num. Now by using the while loop, that is temp is greater than 0. If the temp is greater than 0, then digit is equal to temp percentage 10. Temp is the number. We have assigned that temp is equal to number. So number percentage 10. This percentage sign will give the remainder. This operator is used if we want to have the remainder, or we can say the last digit. Example 367, and this operator 10 will give the result as 7. But if I have written double slash instead of this operator, then it will give me the previous value, that is the 36. Now sum plus is equal to digit asterisk 3, then temp slash slash is equal to 10. This will give the previous value as 36 if we have written the value as 367, and this operator will give the last digit as 7. So here while loop will again continue and check these statements. Now if by using the if statement we can check if sum becomes is equal to that number, then it is an Armstrong number. But if it becomes false, then it is not an Armstrong number. Next program. Program to find the area of a circle. Firstly, we know that area of circle's formula is pi r square, and the value of pi, that is pi, is 3.14. This is the value of pi, and r, that is the radius. We can assign the value of radius here only, or we can assign at the time of execution. Now writing the area formula, that is pi asterisk r asterisk r, as its formula is pi r square, and we have written the value of pi. Then print statement, and in the bracket area, it will print the area of the circle. If we want to assign the value of radius at the beginning, we can assign, and if we don't want, then we can assign during the time of execution. Now there are some more programs, some basic programs, which we will continue in the next lecture. So stay tuned.